Side aouita ran 3 minutes 50 in Brussels on Friday night. Peter Elliott ran slower, but for him a very, very encouraging time of 3 minutes 53.4 in Harlow a week ago in his first race since the Olympic Games. Remember, he's had a stress fracture to his left shin, has only had 10 weeks training, he's had a stomach upset as well this week, so he's hardly going into it ideally prepared. But this is an important race for him on Steve Cram's doorstep to reinforce his claim to the third 1500 metre spot in England's Commonwealth Games team.
On your mark.
Four laps of the track. Tremendous anticipation all around the stadium. Remember, Larby, number 16, and then Lucas Sang, the Kenyan, are in there to set the pace, and that's Larby who's gone out in front, and indeed Sang has followed him, so they're immediately into their roles. There has been some extravagant pacemaking around the European scene of late, and let's hope they get some sensible pacing here. I do stress, and I don't know whether Steve Yvette would agree with me, that it's such a great world record, 3:46.32 Crams from 1985, that everything's got to come together, really, for it to be threatened, Steve.
Yes, it has. I mean, the conditions here are pretty good, actually, for Gateshead. Warm, it's not too windy, and the pacemakers are in there, but at the moment, most of the pack, or all of them, don't really want to chase the pacemakers. Actually, Peter Elliott's looking around here at aouita as if to say, well, come on, this is a world record attempt, that we're drifting around. And I had a funny sort of feeling that that's what aouita would do. He's been running some pretty tough races lately, and I wasn't sure whether he was going to go for a world record. But if he doesn't, then let's not make any mistakes about this. Peter Elliott will give him a good race, I think, because Peter really wants to show everybody that he's in the sort of form which will earn him that third spot. And remember, the third spot is between him and Steve Cram, so it's got a lot of proving to take, hasn't it? And I think he's out there to try and do that today.
56.8 for the first 440 yards. 14 here is Lucas Sang, the Kenyan. Number 1, Peter Elliott. Number 7, Side aouita, as the rest of the pack go through. Kiprotich, the Kenyan, moved up very significantly on that lap as well, in about 6th or 7th place at the moment. Larby still leads. Then Sang, then Elliott, then aouita. Kibet, the little Kenyan, wearing number 8, is it? No, that's Chesire, in fact, the other Kenyan, wearing number 8. Number 11 is Kibet, all in blue. Also in that first pack of about 6. 2 laps to go. 1:56 at 880 yards. And that was a 60-second lap.
Yes, they're going to have to really stretch it now, and I think Larby's doing this the wrong way. He's actually trying to kicking a fast third lap, and really the pace is going to have to be exceptional to get him round to the three-quarter mark at world record pace. And having kicked in hard, he's actually losing some of the other runners that are chasing. But it's going to be a very competitive race, and with a field of this size, chasing up into what is a respectable pace, we're going to have some fireworks over the last lap. Peter's looking really good at the moment, and aouita really can't afford to let him have too much of a say on this last lap.
Larby's just dropped out, leaving Sang in front. And I think now we can forget the record, but look forward to a terrific last lap. Chesire in the lead, number 8. 1 is Peter Elliott. 7 is Side aouita. Mark Rowland's running well there in 4th place. Then Joe Falcon, the American guy, number 9, all in white. Then Kibet of Kenya, and then Harrison having a good run as well. 2:56.79 at the bell. Chesire of Kenya, Elliott, Great Britain, aouita, Morocco, Rowland, Great Britain, Kibet, Kenya, Falcon, United States. They're the first 6. Falcon struggling to keep with this pace down the back straight. Peter Elliott will be so pleased with the way the race has gone for him so far. 200 metres to go. Joseph Chesire, who paced Side aouita in his world record attempt on Friday night, leading here. Elliott 2nd, aouita 3rd, Rowland having a great run in 4th, Kibet 5th, and here goes Elliott, and aouita has responded. aouita has to run very wide into lane 3. Elliott in the middle, but aouita's got it. aouita will win. Chesire 2nd, Elliott 3rd, 3:52.47 as Rowland was 4th, Kibet 5th, Falcon 6th. So, Side aouita, who clearly wasn't really interested in having another crack at the world record, the conditions and probably fatigue as well. He's been running an awful lot lately against him, but he is, above all other things, a real competitor, and he didn't want to lose.
But let's hand it to Peter Elliott, and only his second race of the year. I've timed him in 3 minutes 52.9, and that's very fine running, and he's obviously on his way back because, of course, Steve Aouita's had a full racing program.
That's right. I don't think really at the end of the day that the winner was in question, really, because Aouita's had a terrific season, and he really just played with the field there. I think looking at the replay, maybe